so good to meet you at the daily motivational meeting, reading quotes from world scriptures. Let's go read it. Next chapter. Interesting. Next chapter is the many levels and realms in the spirit world. We read the book from the beginning. You could find all the chapters that we read till now on our channel. Okay, first quote is from Bible. In my father's house are many rooms. Another one, of the nether worlds and heavens has he created millions. Man exhausts himself trying to explore them. Another one, there are celestial bodies and there are terrestrial bodies, but the glory of the celestial is one and the glory of the terrestrial is another. There is one glory of the sun and another glory of the moon and another glory in the stars, for star differs from star in glory. The church of the firstborn are they unto whose hand the Father has given all things. They are they who are priests and kings, who have received of his fullness and of his glory, and are priests of the Most High, after the order of Melchizedek, which was after the order of the only begotten Son. Wherefore, as is written, they are gods, even the sons of God. There are they whose bodies are celestial, whose glory is that of the Son, even the glory of God, the highest of all, whose glory of the Son firmament is written of as being typical. And again, we saw the terrestrial world, and behold, on law, these are they who are of the terrestrial, whose glory differ from that of the church of the firstborn, who have received the fullness of the Father, even as that of the moon differ from the sun and firmament. Behold, and these are they who dies without law, who received not the testimony of Jesus in the flesh, but afterwards receive it. There are they who are honorable men of the earth, who are blinded by the craftiness of men. These are they who receive of his glory, but not of his fullness. These are they who receive of the presence of the Son, but not of the fullness of the Father. Wherefore they are bodies terrestrial and not bodies celestial, and differ in glory as the moon differs from the sun. And again, we saw the glory of the terrestrial, which glory is that of the lesser, even as the glory of the star differs from that of the glory of the moon in the firmament. These are they who receive not the gospel of Christ, not the testimony of Jesus, and there are they who deny not the Holy Spirit. And these are they who are thrust down to hell. And these are they who shall not be redeemed from the devil until the last resurrection, until the Lord, even Christ, the Lamb, shall have finished his work. These are they who receive not of his fullness in the eternal world, but in the Holy Spirit, through the ministration of the terrestrial, and the terrestrial through the administration of the terrestrial, and also the terrestrial receiving it of the administration of the angels who are appointed to minister to them, or who are appointed to be ministering spirits for them, for they shall be heirs of salvation. And further, let's read another quote. When the King Solomon penetrated into the depth of the nut garden, sons of Solomon, he took up a nutshell and studied in. He saw the analogy in its layers with the spirits that motivate the sensual desire of humans. God, yeah, so interesting. This quote is very good. Just ask me about, and I will say. He saw the analogy in its layers with the spirits that motivate the sensual desires of humans. God saw that it was necessary to put into the world so as to make sure of permanence of all things having, so to speak, a brain surrounded by numerous membranes. And the whole world, upper and lower, is organized on these principles, from the primary mystic center to the very outermost of all the layers, all the coherence, um, the one to the other brain with the brain, spirit inside of spirit, shell within shell. The primary center is the innermost light of the transcendence subtly and the purity beyond comprehension. That inner point extends to become a palace which acts as the enclosure for the center and is also of the radiance transcendent beyond the power to know it. The palace vestment for the incognito inner point, while it is an unknowable radiance in itself, is nevertheless of lesser subtlety and translucency that the primary point. The palace extends into the vestment for itself, the primary light. From then outward, there is extension upon extension. Each constitute a vector to the one before as a membrane to the brain. And though membrane first, each extension became brain to the next extension. Likewise, does the process go on below, and after this design, man in the world combine brain and membrane, spirit and body, all of the more perfect ordering of the world. Yes, so deep. Another quote, all kingdoms have a law given, and there are many kingdoms, for this is no space in which there is no kingdom, and there is no kingdom in which there is no space, either a greater or a lesser kingdom. And unto every kingdom is given a law, and unto every law there are certain bounds also and conditions. All beings who abide not in those conditions are not justified, for intelligence cleaves unto intelligence, wisdom receives wisdom, truth embraces truth, virtual light cleaves unto light, mercy has compassion and mercy and claims her own. Justice continues its courses and claims its own. Judgment goes before the face to, of him who sits upon the throne and governs the express of all things. And then let's go reading quotes from the second coming Messiah, Reverend Simon. The entire spirit world appears as one person. When this gigantic person became one with God as its subject partner, then the entire spirit world and physical world will melt together. When God jumps, the earth will jump. When God loves, the earth is loud. And the spirit world is structured and functions as one person. Saints take the role of eyes and ears. In the spirit world, everything is linked and centering on God, although people have different ranks and inhabit different regions. They all know that they should follow God and make Him the center. Even spirit in the lower realms have an alignment toward God, reflected in their life goals, like a concept of faith. Just as people in earthly society have different ranks, there are also different ranks in the spirit world. You do not know how much about spirit world now, but when you understand its geography, you will recognize that it contains thousands of different levels. Okay, another quote. In the spirit world, there is an abundance of flowers wherever you go. Amazingly, the flowers are lighting and dancing. Yet they receive human beings depending upon the level of their perfection, laughing and dancing, or dancing but not making any sound or standing still. etc. On seeing them, you will finally realize, I wish I would have understood the Father's love and practiced, yet by then it will be too late. That is why I am training you and educating you to pass the test on earth to help you be tuned to the right frequency of love. The spirit world is still incomplete. Its hierarchical system was originally supposed to be centered on God, the true parents and true children. Everyone was supposed to have a position in this hierarchy, but it is not realized, but yet neither it is the case on earth. The hierarchy must be established on earth first. If the conditions on earth are met, then the spirit world will automatically follow. So far, the spirit world has been organized hierarchically into the Buddhist club and Confucius club and Muslim club and Christian club, etc. Now, as the work of true parents on earth proceed at the worldwide level, the bonds between all the religions are disappearing. The moment for unification will progress on earth along with similar activities in the spirit world. And another quote, barriers divide the spirit world. There are no nations like Korea, Japan, and America. However, there are different realms based on the different religions. And those who practice Buddhism on earth dwell in the Buddhism realm. Those who practice Confucianism dwell in the Confucianism realm. Those who believe in Jesus live in the Christian realm. Those who follow Islam enter in the Muslim realm, and so forth. With the passage of time, the people of each group build up their respective realms and surrounded themselves with walls. These walls product of the fall stand firm until the days of the Christ return, when he comes to break them down. Okay, so good and powerful quotes for now. Let's read further. Another chapter from the book God's Global Trends, God Love. As we have briefly discussed, the human perfection is not perfection of just the external skill, but a perfection of internal self through being perfect in love. True love. True love is everywhere. God's absolute true love does not instill a desire to have one's partner exist for one's own sake, and its essence is giving, living for the sake of others, of and for the sake of the whole. Perfection is the perfection of love, and the original source of love is God. So without God, perfection is impossible. A life lived for the sake of others, a life of true love, is the absolute perfect precondition for entering the ideal world. This is the new way of life in a family where its members live peacefully, centering on God, and this is the ideal model of peace for all creation. In our life, we as humans grow our heart through four stages. First, we are born as babies, growing up as children and receiving love from our parents. By this, we are developing children's heart. The second stage of growing as children, we start to socialize with brothers and sisters, also building friendship, relationship with other children, thus developing siblings heart. The next level is a marriage and growing love as a husband or wife. Final 4 level is in our families. As we give birth to our children, we are developing in love that is our father's and mother heart. From this, we can draw a very important conclusion that there aren't any other type of love in human life naturally. Humans are growing in families, and in ideal families, God is the subject partner of conscience, acting vertically and following God as a vertical subject partner. Mind stands in the position of the vertical subject partner of the body, bringing mind and body into unity. This is where parental love, conjugal love, singlet love, and siblings love are, in short, the 4 realms of love, 4 realms of heart are perfected. Yes, so good quotes. Please practice these quotes today, and if you will have difficulties, just watch one more time this video, subscribe to this our channel, as we are in this billions happy life subscribers marathon, and pass this video to all your friends to get empowered with good vibe for the day, week, month, and year. Write your ideas about below, and don't forget, every day make morning exercise to be healthy in this difficult time. All the best. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.